That's just something to look out for. So the answer isn't to ban AI, but to ensure that we have tighter uh, error budgets, right? Meaning we're not chasing every blip. We're only keeping those highly critical ones that there's actually human resource to oversee, right? We need to publish outcomes by site type, so it's clear what's working and where things are going off the rail. And one last thing, resource ripple effects are real. If AI leads to more precautionary testing, you see labs and imaging centers get overwhelmed. That delays care for everyone. So the system needs to monitor how much AI-driven care is clogging up the rest of the pipeline and put some guardrails on it. One thing I've noticed is AI generates a lot of outputs very quickly, right? It may end up clogging the pipeline down the road if we don't take into consideration that possibility and make allowance for it, either in constraining the activities of the AI in such a way that only the valuable activities are promoted, right? Or by widening the capacity later down in the pipeline for the predicted demand. At the end of the day, there are a few things that we can all agree on. AI in healthcare needs to meet a higher safety standard than humans. We need new rules for liability. And just matching what a doctor can do is not enough, or would do is not enough, because doctors get it wrong as well. So there's still a lot up for deep debate. How do we define better than the bottom um, group of doctors? Does that even make sense? When, if ever, do we take a human out of the loop? Who should be on the hook legally if AI makes mistake? How do you measure competence in chronic care where feedback loops are so long for humans as well as doctors, especially when the impact of your recommendations and your activities in in chronic care can be so subtle. You advise a patient to take their medication, slight changes in diet, slight changes in empowerment of the patient, or those subtle changes over time can uh, have long-term effects that aren't immediately apparent, right? So it's how do we measure competence in that setting? What do we do about the totally weird AI failures, AI only failures that no one has seen before? So here's what I want you to take away. If AI is going to fulfill its promise in medicine, we need to start by letting it help us focus attention, not replace us. We need to make its goals explicit, switchable, approve each version for what it's proven to do, keep human skills sharp, learn from near misses, and make sure that the rollout is fair across the system. So think about it. If you need care tomorrow,